they do not get a pass. Last week, we watched an 18-year-old white supremacist and a replacement theorist killer kill 10 people in a mass shooting at a supermarket in Buffalo, New York. On Monday, 3 people in Korean-owned hair salons in Dallas were gunned by yet another white supremacy replacement theorist. Another white supremacy replacement theorist. Another white supremacy replacement theorist. Another white supremacy replacement theorist.
And he came to me and I put a compressor on his car.
The last time Terry Gorey saw Jeremy Smith.
And he came back about a week or 2 later and I put some Freon in it. And
the 36-year-old having car troubles last month, a red minivan.
the acculator door wasn't opening up, it was stuck on heat.
That Gorey helped fix. Now,
I had no idea that it was Jeremy.
He's speechless. That same van, it's how Dallas PD tracked down Smith, charging him for allegedly shooting up the Hair World salon in Koreatown. The shooter seen driving away in a red van. A crime that left 3 wounded.
We need a more safety place.
And a community on edge.
I can't believe it that I worked on that car and it was committed in a crime.
Smith now facing 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Detectives say he shot a .22 rifle 13 times in the business.
Hate has no place in our city.
And if DPD and the FBI determined the alleged crime was motivated by hate, the charges would be enhanced, bringing more prison time. In Smith's arrest documents, investigators wrote he has had near panic attacks when he is around anyone of Asian descent following a car crash with an Asian man. His girlfriend telling investigators he begins having delusions that the Asian mob is after him or attempting to harm him anytime he's around Asian people.
They were saying it's a hate crime. Like I said, he seemed like a good kid.
Gorey has known Smith since he was a teen, a family friend. He says Smith has struggled with mental health before.
He always say sometime he was, I would hear it. He was hearing voices or whatnot in his head, so.
DPD also working to determine if Smith had a hand in shooting up 2 other Asian-owned businesses in Dallas recently. A red minivan spotted driving away from both locations. A car Gorey.
Never thought in a million years that it would be him.
We are seeing the pipeline from racist rhetoric to racist violence.
She was so close, yet so far, because she decided to lump everything together. All she had to say was this incident, this white supremacist is the problem. People who think like this are the problem. People who act on this deserve life in prison, or, if you want to take my opinion, have their life taken. Because I hold the belief if you are willingly capable to take somebody's life unjustly, you need your life taken. And guess what? Nobody can defend that bastard. You can't say it's because of COVID. You can't say mental health. You can't say family abuse. You can't say he was bullied in school. You can't articulate a point that's going to defend that dude for walking into a store and just opening fire on a bunch of people. He literally had the N-word written on his gun. And you think I'm supposed to take his side? You think I'm supposed to say this ain't racially motivated? You think I'm supposed to care that his manifesto is picking and choosing which part of politics he don't like? This was racist. This was a hate crime. And guess what? That bastard deserves life, or if you want to go with my opinion, his life taken. But this woman just tried to lump everything together, and because people don't like to do no research, they actually think this is all white people going around shooting people, black people, Asian people, Korean people. No, because I decided to read a little bit. I decided to do the thing people don't want you to do, and that's research. And what this woman is describing in that moment is white supremacy. However, the person who is responsible for this and who has been arrested for this looks awfully similar to me, a black man. And what's weird is that why wouldn't you let that be known? Why wouldn't you tell these people that even though we don't have all the information at this current moment, we still wanted to be addressed that these shootings that are occurring are unnecessary, unproductive, and cost people their lives? Wouldn't it be a thing to start talking more about gun control? Because yes, that would be something for that moment. But to lump it all in with white supremacy and think people are just supposed to sing songs with you and say, "Kumbaya, yes, queen," all these whites do is shoot up a bunch of people who don't look white. That's not true. You had this one instance which should be used to say, hey, nobody should be looking at this dude and defending him. But because everybody wants to play the politic game, oh, we gotta lump it all in. Oh, this is white supremacy. This is white supremacy. This is white supremacy. Oh my God. Oh, this is obviously white supremacy because it's part white. You have this problem of people trying to make everything stick and hoping nobody sees that the glue is coming off. The problem is, I noticed that it's coming off. And with this, it's embarrassing. If you want to have people rally behind you over something so serious, please tell them the truth. If your game is to say white supremacy is going to lead to this more and more, you need to actually have white people as the obvious perpetrators and not pick and choose when you want to say who it is and when you don't say who it is. Because when you do that, you open a slippery slope to people believing that, hey, oh my God, all these shootings that happened, it was another white person. When guess what? An Asian man is capable of doing it. A black man, a black woman, a white woman, a Chinese man. All these different nationalities got somebody who's crazy enough to take somebody's life unjustly. And guess what? It ain't got nothing to do with white supremacy. Each one of those things is probably somebody's own greed, selfishness, and their accessibility to a gun and the ability to take a human life. It all ain't white supremacy. No, my God, oh, this country was founded on that. It got nothing to do with each one of these instances where you want to bring up a shooting happens. Because guess what? If you want to do that, cool. Actually have the white person as the victim 100% of the time, or confirm it's a white person before you get on stage and say this was rooted in white supremacy, because guess what? No, it wasn't. You can spin it however you want. It's just another hateful bastard who, guess what, deserves his life taken, if you want to go with my opinion. But that's besides the point. Subscribe to the channel, do your research, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.